Yesterday, an alluring stranger gave me a choice. Cobalt blue or copper? I took the copper. I hope I'm right. As I was saying that, I was thinking in my head about a couple of YouTube commenters who said to me recently, dude, enough with the cheesy intros, just get with the phones. But I can't help myself sometimes, what can I tell you? What's going on? I'm Noah from PhoneDog.com. See, right there, Noah, this one has my name on it. And said alluring stranger gave me the copper Instinct S30, the new version of the Instinct from Sprint and Samsung. This one is just about to hit the stores. There are rumors abounding that it's going to be as cheap as $50 at Best Buy. I don't know if that's true. I'm just saying. I saw a picture on the internet, and you can't trust anything you see on the internet, right? Anyway, I got the phone in my hand though. It's the Instinct S30. It is similar in function and software to the original Instinct, but a smaller, rounder, more pocketable form factor, and a few new features. And we're going to check it out right now. Samsung, Sprint, alluring, copper, also available in Cobalt blue. Alright, so here you go, the Samsung Instinct S30 for Sprint. It was given the nickname Instinct Mini, but that's not the real name, so don't use it. Instinct S30, $129.99 launch price after rebate and on contract and stuff. Available April 19th. Rumors about it being sold for cheaper at Best Buy, but just rumors right now. Here's the phone. Here's the copper. We'll get back to that in a second. Also inside the box, this is all you need to get going. See, it says so right there. Look at how happy she is. Here's your manuals. Inside there, I want to mention, because I'm actually filming this on Earth Day, Sprint is including these prepaid mailers, so you can send in your old phone. You put your old phone in this mailer, and you send it off, and it's prepaid already for you. Recycle that stuff, and Sprint's not the only one to do it, but I'm just mentioning it because, I promised somebody I'd mention it. But it's important. Recycle your old stuff because they can reuse some of the phones. They can, give them, depending on the different recycling programs, they can give them to people who need them. Your old last year's phone is like brand new to lots of people in more developing economies, more developing parts of the world, and can really make a huge difference. And then the parts of the phone, phones that are broken or whatever, they can reuse parts of them, they can recycle the other parts. As long as it doesn't go into a landfill, that's a good thing. Also in the box, you get your stereo headset with the inline mic and remote control, 3.5mm jack there, I like to see that. You get a data cable, which is Samsung proprietary to USB. So I'm on my warpath here about standardizations of jacks and ports and stuff. And, on the one hand, 3.5mm on the Instinct, good, because most Samsungs don't have that. On the other hand, still Samsung with a proprietary, like to see them go to the micro USB standard, but we're getting there. And here's your charger, again, Samsung proprietary to, your AC wall pack there. So we'll go back to the phone here, and we'll fire it up. And while it's firing, this was on already, so this is pre-activated. So look at that, don't even have to boot it. So the familiar Samsung Instinct user interface, we'll get to back to that in a second. On the top here, your power key, which also doubles as a lock key. See, screen goes off. Power lock, terrific. Also, your 3.5mm headphone jack, as discussed, and little port there for your lanyard. Micro SD card slot here on the side. Or no, I'm sorry, this is the proprietary, this is the accessory connector. My bad, wrong port. Rocker switch. On the other side, here's your micro SD card slot. And there's a card in there. Survey says 1 GB. I did a video before, I forget which one it was, and I said, it's a 4 terabyte card or something like that. And apparently some people got excited and then were disappointed, so. Sorry, just having some fun. But 1 GB here, your voice command button, and then a hardware key, which I'm guessing might take us to the camera. Let's see if I press it. Hey, look at that camera. That's why I'm a professional. If we go back home and I hit the voice command key.
Welcome to voice recognition by Nuance. Use your voice to dial names in your phone book and phone numbers without having to train the system. For example, to dial a name,
Okay.
say a command.
Call 555-123-4567.
Did you say call 55542?
That's pretty close, you know.
5,
No.
7.
No.
Did you say call?
Cancel.
5, 5, 4, 2.
Cancel.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Stop it. Cancel. All right, we'll try that a little more later. Anyway, the new Instinct, so it's the smaller, a little bit lighter, a little bit more rounded feel to it than as compared to the original. On the back, 2-megapixel camera with your self-portrait mirror there. The web browser has been upgraded since the old days. Also, it has Opera preloaded on it. Opera Mini, which is nice. Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Guitar Hero World Tour, it's good too. But Opera Mini is a welcome addition. In addition, the new phone also has, I'm reading this off the data sheet because I want to get it right, immediate access to corporate calendar functionality through Microsoft Outlook and corporate email and contacts from Microsoft Exchange Server and IBM Lotus Domino. In other words, it's got Exchange sync capabilities, which gives it a little more of a corporate feel, a little more functionality for folks in the corporate realm who need to sync up with their Exchange server or their Outlook, which is good. And then you've also got, so here's Opera Mini running on it, and sure, Facebook, why not? So whenever you launch Opera Mini for the first time, you have to do all the random data, and it's funny to do it on a touchscreen phone. Instead of just mashing the buttons, you have to just tap the screen over and over again, which is kind of funny. Look at that, Facebook, terrific. Let's go to Phone Dog since we're here. Whoops. So here's your widescreen keyboard. Works in Opera Mini, which is nice. Little haptic feedback going on, as well as the sonic feedback, the audio feedback. And go. Oh, hey, now wait. Done. There we go. So that's connecting up. 2-megapixel camera with video camcorder, digital zoom, stereo Bluetooth. You can get access to corporate email, Gmail, Yahoo. That was pretty quick. This is Opera doing it, and that loaded up pretty quick. The EVDO, as my friend Ron likes to hear me say, the EVDO data. Where I am, I know it's different people, different places, different things, but where I am, Sprint is always really fast. So if you happen to live in the Oakland, Berkeley, California area, you might want to try Sprint's network because it's fast. That's all I'm saying. Otherwise, what else we got in here? Sprint TV compatibility, Sprint Music Store compatibility. It's got that new NASCAR thing going on. Mobile sync, so if you lose your device, you can restore your contacts. It's a resistive touchscreen, not capacitive, but it's working pretty well. Here's my latest video. Just put that up just a minute ago. And that's pretty good. Let's check out now. Let's get out of here. And exit. Samsung's resistive touchscreens have definitely gotten a little better. Waiting for the capacitives to hit, but definitely the resistives have gotten better. So here's the standard browser. Somebody was looking at ESPN on this. That's funny because I was looking at this article on a different phone yesterday about how KG is out for the playoffs. What we want to do is we want to... That's what we want to do. I'm going to load up Phone Dog on the standard browser. Let's see how that does. Pretty quick as well. Definitely an improvement over the original Instinct. And although it's not totally loaded up yet, so we'll have to see. So far so good, sort of. Yeah. Definitely better. Samsung's new generation of feature phone browsers, the Eternity, the Impression, the Behold if you unlock the T-Mobile settings on it, the Memoir, definitely I think pretty nice. By and large, a pretty good job of rendering out even more complex HTML pages. It's not quite smartphone class, but definitely, you know, not bad. Speaking of smartphones and stuff, one last thing I'm going to mention here about the pricing. So we said $129 on contract after rebate. Also, the plan for this one, it's got the Simply Everything plan. $100 a month will get you unlimited everything: calling, texting, email, web browsing, GPS. I think you get the Sprint TV, all that stuff. You can also go for $70 a month, unlimited data, 450 minutes of talk time. So, you know, that's kind of comparable. Sprint's trying to up their game here, not only with the Palm Pre, which is coming out soon, and the new Instinct, obviously, but in terms of their, I forget, how do we get this back to full screen mode? Maybe we can't go total full screen. I thought maybe we could go total full screen. You can double tap to zoom though, that's nice. It's not rendering out those tabs for some reason, that's kind of odd. But all in all, a pretty good job. The screen's responsive. Sorry I'm jumping around here, but I noticed that the page was done loading, so. Cool. We'll go back home and we'll look quickly at the messaging. And I was going to say about the pricing plan here. Sprint, you know, in addition to some of the new devices, they're also really trying to push themselves with the whole, you know, value angle. That their plans, data plans, family plans, all that stuff, cheaper than the competitors. So they're 450-minute with unlimited data, $70, a little bit cheaper than comparable plans on Verizon or AT&T, and 900 minutes for $90, unlimited for $100. So when you go full unlimited, the Simply Everything unlimited everything, that's when you get the biggest savings, and then also on your family plans, bigger savings as well. I'm not saying you should do one or the other. I'm not saying that, you know, it's not just all about the money. It's about, you know, what service works best where you live, and, you know, what carriers your people you talk to a lot are on, and all that kind of stuff. Customer service, reputation, all that kind of stuff. But I'm just giving you the information so you can make your own decision. So you go to messaging and you get the widescreen QWERTY board, and that's what it looks like. And we'll go back. And we'll take a real quick look here, the email interface. Alright, so there you go, an unboxing and first look at the new Instinct S30. Some people call it the Instinct Mini. It is a little bit smaller than the original Instinct. This is the copper version, also comes in Cobalt Blue. And a very familiar interface if you are a user of the first Instinct, but the addition of Opera and some additional features. Good stuff. $129 on contract. Rumors about Best Buy maybe having it on some kind of crazy sale. We'll just, you'll have to stay tuned to Phone Dog to see if that comes true. Speaking of which, for Phone Dog, I'm Noah from Phone Dog. Thanks for watching. Thanks to the folks at Sprint and Samsung for hooking us up. Much, much more on the Instinct, all the new phones. That other phone coming out in Sprint, whenever it comes out, we'll have that too. All right? Over on PhoneDog.com. We'll see you. Bye-bye.